Thanks for everything today, Sam. My parents had a good time too. The fact that you're a manager at 35 is so impressive. I'm so happy that I get to marry a young entrepreneur.
A young entrepreneur is a little bit of an exaggeration. I pretty much just do administrative work.
Huh? What do you mean?
What I actually do is administrative work for apartments. I don't really do entrepreneurial things. It's not like I started my business creatively.
Hold on. What are you saying?
About what?
Aren't you a manager? What do you mean that you're an administrator for apartments? What do you mean by that? You're acting weird.
Huh? My job is administrator for apartments. Did I not mention that?
That's totally different than being a manager. What are you talking about? Did you play me? Don't mess around.
Calm down! What's the big deal?
This is a big deal. I planned on marrying a rich manager. But you're doing some work that an old man does. There's no way I can marry someone like that.
An old man job? Well, that's insensitive. This is my family's business, so I took it over.
What the heck? Now I'm disappointed.
You're disappointed?
Shouldn't you tell someone that before getting married? If you had told me sooner, I wouldn't have introduced you to my parents.
Is it really that big of a deal?
Of course it is. A person who administers an apartment has to be broke. There's no way I can marry you.
So you're telling me that if I wasn't rich, you wouldn't marry me?
Well, you don't have any other value. You should pay for the expensive tea that my parents treated you to today.
You don't need to say things like that. Seriously, calm down. You're not being serious, right?
I'm dead serious, since I'm not marrying you. A poor person like you should just give up on marriage.
I can't believe you'd go so far as to say that. Text me again once you've calmed down. You haven't contacted me at all recently. Have you given up on marrying me? Were you really being serious about all that?
What? Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? Are you just forgetting the fact that we're engaged?
There's no way I could ever get engaged to a poor person. And I got a new boyfriend.
What?
Unlike you, he's super rich. I'm not the type of person to waste my life marrying some poor guy. I'm going to marry rich and live a life of luxury.
So you were serious about blowing off the engagement? If that's the case, then nothing I say can change anything.
Yep. I'm going to be happy with my new boyfriend.
The fact that you immediately get a new guy the moment you hear about my job is really my fault, since I didn't understand the type of person you really are. But I get it now.
You're in the wrong here, since you didn't explain things to me properly. You were bragging about how you were a head manager, when in reality, you're just an administrator.
Well, that's the truth, so there's nothing I can do about it. I never lied anyways. I thought I had told you everything. You're the one who misunderstood.
Being an administrator of an apartment is a low-level job that an old man does. I'm gonna throw you away and marry a rich guy. Feel free to come to the ceremony.
So that's how things are. Well, I'm looking forward to the ceremony.
You only pretend to be strong. With that said, I'm done with you. I'll message you again when the details of the ceremony have been finalized. Please wait patiently and look forward to the news.
You really don't have to invite me. Bye. I heard that Amy's wedding has been finalized. Okay. Are you no longer interested? Your breakup was brutal. I guess now it's all just a joke. Shut up. How did you find out about this anyway? I saw it on social media. When you guys were dating, we used to all hang out together, so I friended her on social media. Oh, I guess I wouldn't know since I don't have social media. If she's getting married, then good for her. I hope she's happy. You're so mature. If I were you, I'd be super mad. And I heard that they're buying a luxury apartment. What? A luxury apartment? And I think it's an apartment complex that you know really well. Oh, really? I'm interested now. Tell me more.
How are you doing, loser? I'm getting married to a rich guy, and the ceremony is coming up soon. I promised that I would invite you to the ceremony. Aren't you happy that I'm texting you?
You haven't changed at all. Even though you looked down on my work and went off with some rich guy, you have the nerve to invite me to your wedding? You're incredible.
I know. I'm an incredible person.
I'm not complimenting you, but I'm glad you see things so positively.
Anyways, are you coming to the ceremony? You should come show your miserable face.
Okay. If you'll go as far as to say that, then I'll go. But can I bring a +1?
What? A +1? Why?
I have someone that I'd like to bring.
Whatever. Sure. I expect to receive gifts from the both of you.
Okay. I'll think about what to get you. See ya.
What the heck is going on? I'm so confused.
What's this about? I attended your wedding, which is exactly what you asked for. You should be grateful.
What the heck do you think you're doing? What was with that girl?
Don't you think you're being a little rude? She has a name, you know. That's my wife.
Huh? She's seriously your wife? How come you're getting married?
Why can't I get married? You're getting married too, so what does it matter? Why are you complaining about this now?
And why do the people involved with my fiancé know you? They said that you're super loaded, but they're joking, right?
Why would they lie?
But you said that you were just an administrator of an apartment complex. There's no way you could be rich.
I own the apartment complex.
What?
I've started to gain more trust from my father. So I manage some apartments and also do some administrative work. That's how things are. Do you have a problem with that?
What? You mean multiple apartments? What?
Why don't you get it? I explain things pretty easily for you. My family is made up of business retailers, and we have ownership of multiple apartment complexes. I'm being trusted with some of their work now, so that I can take over the business later on.
Hold on a second. So that means that you really are rich?
Well, I wouldn't outright say that, but I guess that's how things are.
Why didn't you tell me that before? If you had told me that, I would have married you.
There's no point in saying that now. I answered all the questions you asked, and explained everything to you thoroughly. You're the one who misunderstood.
And what's up with you showing up to my wedding with a drop-dead gorgeous wife? Were you trying to take me off? By the way, that girl is definitely in it for the money. After all, your money is your only value.
Your habit of berating other people when you feel inferior hasn't changed at all. Don't think that everyone in this world is money hungry like you.
But that's how things are. That girl is the same.
No, she's not.
How are you able to say that so definitely? She probably only wanted to talk and get to know you for your money.
My wife is one of my childhood best friends.
Huh?
And her family is more well off than mine.
What do you mean?
I always thought of her as a little sister. But I realized my true feelings for her after we broke off the engagement. I think I've always been in love with her. That's why we got married so quickly.
What kind of story is that? Is this some romance novel? There's no way this is real life.
It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. If you're happy this way, then it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, since my husband is rich. We're moving into a luxury apartment, so I can finally live like a socialite.
Oh, yeah, about that. The apartment you plan on moving into with your rich husband is actually one of my properties.
Huh?
It's one of the apartment complexes I manage. It's a small world, after all.
You're kidding, right? You're the one who's managing our apartment? You really are rich. Why didn't I marry you?
I really liked you, and planned on marrying you. But it's too late for that now.
You still love me, right?
What?
I really think that we're destined to be together. Things didn't always work out between us, but we can fix things and try to come to an understanding.
What are you talking about?
Sam, please marry me. I realized that I truly loved you. So please marry me.
No way. Hold on. Didn't you just get married to your husband today? How can you ask your ex to marry you right after you got married? I'm so glad I never married you.
Don't be so cold. Be honest about your true feelings. The truth is that you love me, right? Remember you told me that you wanted to be with me forever.
What are you talking about? That was so long ago. I'm in love with my wife. That's why we're married. She's not some gold digger like you.
But I'm the one who loves you. I don't care about money.
Do you even hear yourself? You're the one who broke off the engagement after thinking I was an apartment manager. You're the one who was looking down on me.
I would never do such a thing. It was just a small misunderstanding.
I don't give a crap. I'm happy now, so I have no plans of ever talking to you again.
Why?
Also, this might be too much, but I don't think you and your husband can move into my apartment.
Huh? What? What are you talking about? What do you mean we can't move in?
It's a problem with his income. My luxury apartment has a standard income that has to be met in order to protect the safety of its residents. Your husband's income probably won't meet the standard.
You're lying. My husband's income isn't enough? So he's not rich?
I don't think his annual income makes the cut. I don't know yet for sure, but if he doesn't make the cut, that'd be a real shame.
Then how will I be able to have a luxurious lifestyle? Sam, marry me. Where are you now?
I'm not marrying you. You're the one who chose things to be this way. So you need to accept that. Bye, and have a good life. Have a fun time as a socialite. Well, if you can afford it. Amy went to Sam's previous home without being invited. But she found out that he'd already moved, which crushed her. She couldn't see Sam, so she had no choice but to give up on him. She found his beautiful wife's happy life on Instagram, which really hurt her pride and put her at a loss. To make matters worse, Amy's husband's income wasn't enough, so he ended up failing the inspection to get into the apartment. Amy, who had never imagined this happening, hit rock bottom. Her husband found out that she'd gone to Sam's house on their wedding day, so their marriage suffered. She got married for his money, so when she couldn't live the luxurious lifestyle she'd imagined, her husband became fed up with all her complaining. It seems as though it's hard to be happy when all you care about is money. It'd be good if she realizes that and takes life a little more seriously. But it might be too late for that.